we have to work
Just
with.
the idea about the parameters for the projects, like what, can we not do it all? Sort of?
Sure. Yeah.
And also, how do we know if we're proposing a project that's really something that, say, a park improvement, that the Parks Department ought to be doing? You know, that they're gonna like rely on us
You mean
to
everything?
use discretionary money.
Sorry.
When really they should be
I agree with you. So that's one of
stepping up.
the things that our office will be doing, and a lot of this is being a part of the process. You'll be part of a bigger process, and we'll be taking back this feedback to the citywide steering committee. And if there's a lot of parks projects that we're saying that we're like, parks should be doing it, you have council members who hold power to hold a hearing and subpoena power over these agencies. And parks, in particular, have,
They're a pain in the butt.
yes, it's very difficult to get a lot of these things done. You still have to allocate funds in order to push them along. But we have met with them, things are changing up. They did say that they're going to try to streamline their process for some of these capital improvements. But it's something that we as a community need to make sure we continue to talk about. But in our office, we do what we can to push the agencies from the council.
And then can you give
So-
sort of basic guidelines,
Yeah.
like what we should think about at all? And
Yeah. Things you shouldn't think about at all. A little early to be shooting ideas down because we're not in a neighborhood assembly phase, but just to think about what participatory budgeting actually funds versus what it doesn't. Right? So, what it funds is capital infrastructure projects that last up to 5 years or longer. Right? So, yeah, so the everything on the ballot is funded. So that's a good place to start. The other thing is you can go to the PBNYC website and see, look at all the funded projects, which I can't kick for you all right now, but multiple projects in each section of these ideas, education, parks, you'll see that laptops is on there, security cameras. You'll see renovations for community centers is a great idea. So the floor is $35,000, right? And the cap is $1 million for a project. Right? So that's what you're really working with, which is what I was on the presentation a bit earlier. The other thing that I think is really important to mention, without doing any impressions of Brad Linder, he actually was just speaking about this the other day, and that many of the parks projects, some of the things that you mentioned, those are actually have seen increased budget allocations as a result of PB, right? And overall in the citywide budget. So agencies are responding to this form of democracy, and it's really important to understand that this is a pilot that 4 great council members jumped into 4 years ago, and now with half the city participating, it's really beyond just a little bit attractive. It's really attractive, and the more participation we get from folks in this room, the more impact you'll see in other areas of the budget, and that's why we're so proud of this.
A couple more questions to the
Yeah, I want to be super respectful of people's time.
So for a park renovation, Waring Playground, I got to estimate it's actually going to cost over $1 million.
Yeah.
If another elected official has secured some money,
Yeah.
would it be possible for
Yes.
participatory budgeting to like the other chunk of it?
So part of the delegate phase would be to break it up into chunks so that it can be part of the voting. So we would work with parks and we would work with other city agencies and the Office of Contracts and Budget and those folks to figure out how we can break it up into pieces that can get funded, and then we'll do it in phases. So we'll take that $1 million and break it down to like